So today we got some new Ugly God music, but it's a bit different because he dropped a Lil Yachty collab, but it got removed like an hour or so after he dropped it on SoundCloud. Obviously did not clear it. I'm not hating on him for it. Like, I mean, but then again, he probably knew that was gonna happen, and then there was gonna be like headlines so that it got him more traction, especially coming back from not dropping music for so long, right? So he got like one of those letters. I mean, back in the day when I was running SoundCloud pages, posting like big songs, and so that I could figure out how to, I was managing artists, having like a what's it called, like an archive page of sorts before it turned into an archive page back in like 2016. You post big songs, get some traction or followers on your SoundCloud page, then post like your artist or your music, or retweet or repost it on SoundCloud or whatever. But that's essentially, but like I got those messages from SoundCloud removing the songs, this very same ones that Ugly God got, saying like it's from Universal directly being like, yo bitch, you can't just drop music with our artists without clearing it, because I can't imagine how much a Lil Yachty feature would be, like 50k at least, something like that. Like, this is what Ugly God said. He posted it, 2 tracks, 2-piece. We actually have 3 now because Summer 16 got taken down. We can try listening to it on maybe someone who reposted it on SoundCloud, but maybe it's on YouTube now because SoundCloud removed it. But Universal might be swift to remove that from YouTube as well. Crazy. I've actually heard this song. This was like 2 years ago, I want to say. I was still living in DC for a bit, for like the 6 months I was there. And I was on FaceTime with Ugly God, and he showed me the song, and I was like, yeah, drop this shit. But again, I think he's independent, so I don't know if he's, you know, I'm sure he's got the money, but like music business works a little bit differently when you're independent, because it's like harder to recoup like by yourself, especially because you got to go through a distributor so that you can collect all your publishing money and all the different types of royalties. There's like thousands. But anyway, so he dropped a Lil Yachty collab. Then he got this letter, or email, sorry, we're not in the 1500s. Your upload, Summer ampersand whatever 16 featuring Lil Yachty, was taken down. We received a report directly from Universal Music Group that your track Summer 16 contains Summer 16. No shit, bruh. By Ugly God. And then they took it down. Then he said, Yachty's song got took down, but y'all know how industry shit goes. I'm not blaming him for actually reporting it himself, but it wasn't an automatic takedown, and it indeed got reported directly from the label. I'm independent. So there's actually I was gonna say, like, he's had some issues with social media in the past like year or so. I want to say that he can't really use his name or something. He's never directly said it, but this is what I'm interpreting it as such. Like, he can't drop officially on streaming platforms for whatever reason. Like, maybe there was a deal, like a slave contract, where like they now own Ugly God. I know he's a god, but fucking Zeus, or the top G, the top god, the top G, Andrew Tate's up there not letting him drop under his own name. So I don't know. That's why I guess he's only dropping on SoundCloud again. But if you're only dropping on SoundCloud, you can't really make your money back. So, because their monetization program isn't as strong as the other ones. So how are you going to make your Lil Yachty feature, you know, how are you going to recoup that? You know, so yes, they did him dirty, but at the same time, like, he knew what was up. Come on, I'm not even hating on him at all. He knew that shit was going to happen. If you're dropping, like, imagine some producer, right? They got a Drake song and like he's never going to drop it. Or even Cardi or whatever, or Uzi. They leak it on their SoundCloud. They'd be so fast to take that shit down like it was a video of their girl smashing some dude, like cheating on them, you know? Like, they're fast with it because that's so much money lost. Or like, you can't let people get away with that if you're the label, you know? Especially if it's Lil Yachty, where it's a $50,000 to $100,000 check that you're supposed to be getting, plus royalties. But yeah, he got sniped for sure. I don't know why he's independent. I feel like he should just re-sign a deal and go up. Like, but I understand. Like, I've talked to him about the pressures of coming back from like not dropping for a while, where it's when you do come back, like people nowadays, ever since the original SoundCloud era, the fans are so aware of like sales and everything. And also if you're independent or like you're not signed to a major deal, your sales are not gonna be like 100K, and then everybody's gonna start clowning you for even like a single release if you don't hit the billboard. So it's just a lot of pressure to release something, even if it's just like something low key, because people will be like, oh my god, you only streamed like 10 million in the first week with a Lil Yachty feature. So I get it. He made Double XL independently. Well, I'm pretty sure he did like a distribution deal originally for Water, or maybe some other tracks, or maybe it's a project, because he had like a Wiz Khalifa collab tape, I think, or maybe he got him some features. Somebody backed him, like he was backed somehow, but technically he could be independent. I know distro deals can be very independent. So you said it's too late to sign a major label deal. Well, I don't know. I feel like it is, as a label, it is less risky to sign someone like an Ugly God. Maybe they're not throwing the check that he wants for the advance or the marketing or recording budget. Maybe the deal just isn't right, or maybe they want too much percentage. But like, imagine how risky it is for a label to be like throwing $1 million or 100K or 50K for like an artist who hasn't proven themselves, you know? Like Ugly God, regardless of what his numbers are doing, and I think he's posted his SoundCloud or his Spotify streams, like when it comes out every single year, the wrapped shit. He's still getting millions of streams, or like 100 mil or something like that. I don't know. So he still has the name. Like when you see Ugly God, even my girl knows who that is, because she's actually the first person who put me on to Water. She was like, this is one of the first times I was going to her crib, you know, and that song Water was playing. I was like, wait, what the fuck was it? This was back in like 2016, I want to say. So I feel like he has a good enough name to get a deal. He's probably just not wanting to get one for whatever reason it is. You know, I'm off the Adderall and cocaine water. No, I'm telling you, I'm actually, well, I got a lip in right now. Not like tobacco, but we got something in there. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not even trying to drink coffee because it's a late night. I don't want to be like, I went too hard on Saturday. It is Monday right now. It's Tuesday actually, because it's 1:45 where I am right now, AM. I went too hard and I literally could not sleep the next morning. I was like sweating and everything, so my sleep schedule was just messed up. And yeah, we got the Zins, man. Zin is not a sin. And I just spilled on myself. That's how you know. Zins get you turned, bro. You don't even gotta drink. You can be drunk off the Zin.